You have several guards in front of you when you came in because dude banged on the door several times. As y'all all came in, guards came from different wherever. They materialized out of nowhere for fuck's sake, and now are also behind you. So you're surrounded.
Annoying.
It's like the what is it? The neighborhood patrols.
Hey, don't tell me that Ed has a problem throwing his junk down to survive another day.
No, I don't mind Ed doing it.
Because I know for a fact Ulrich is
Ulrich,
not.
Okay. Well, see, that's what I'm looking for. I don't have a problem figuring out how to roleplay Ed. I'm having a problem figuring out how to get Carl.
Ulrich he would refuse to put down his weapons and would just stay there. Ed, I'm assuming you throw down your weapons and come over with us, and then Ulrich would stand there and be just
Under guard.
pretentious little brat.
So I'm going to tell Arik, hey, look, I know you can't throw down your weapons, so I'm going to go over here and see if I can figure out what's going on. So don't start a fight, please.
I can do no promises.
Should we roll? Should we roll? Should we do a roll to see? I
Oh,
say
yeah,
I say if he rolls a 20, oh, he absolutely starts a fight.
Do
Ulrich.
a deception. What about deception?
20.
We'll just roll a d20 for Ulrich just to see if he starts shit and just
Why are you wanting to give a 5% on this? What's the basis for this?
just for fun.
It's pretty
Yes,
close.
I could have made the mayor's house empty. The person that signs all the decrees and keeps the shit running and judges and everything else.
Sometimes mayors go on vacation.
Yeah, I'm sorry, they're not doctors.
Sorry.
Mayors don't get to go on vacation?
I mean, they're always the mayor.
Not when people are destroying their town and breaking into their inn and killing
shit
people.
down and causing havoc.
All I'm saying is,
I feel like you're getting way overwhelmed for no reason.
oh, I'm not. I'm good. You're the one who's saying that we screwed up your party here. I'm just telling you,
Hey, let's just kill Carlton and get it over with.
Nobody killed
Just
killed the dwarf, so I don't think it's fair to kill.
Y'all weren't role playing me well then. That's the truth.
Okay, so Ed wants to talk to the mayor. So the mayor seems to be very nice for someone who was just broken into.
Right, somebody that just did a B&E. Did you drop all your weapons and everything, or hand them to a guard?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so he looked at the three of you.
I'm okay with a total party kill.
So Zacharias Orman, is a very well kept, strong. Who's got good insight?
I have good insight. It may be cloudy right now, but I have a good insight.
Your judgment is off.
Lorman's is pretty good too, though.
Apparently, are you proficient in insight?
Nope.
Oh, so,
No, +2.
yeah, I ignore those rolls. Anyways, so the guy is very well put together. He's about 6'2". He's a human. He's very strong. He holds himself as if he's a veteran soldier. He's got, he looks at the three of you like very warily, almost like a dad looks at his sons that have been getting up to no good, and just kind of smiles a little bit, but shakes his head. He says, "What are you going to do with your friend?"
What friend?
The one that's the one that's refusing, the one that came with you to this town when you were all supposed to seek me out.
Who are you?
I am the mayor. You're supposed to seek out the mayor because that's why you were sent to the town.
Thought we were at the inn.
Our friend is a God-touched person, so he's very particular in how he does things. So he's difficult to work with, even for us. So I don't know, but hi, I'm Loman.
Hey, Loman. All right.
So-
Well, if he wants to remain there where he is, that is fine. It matters to me not. Let's go and discuss some things, shall we? And he turns and walks into the darkness. He walks into the fog.
Oh, all right. So
I'm
pause
just kidding.
for a
I'm just
second.
kidding.
Trying to decide if I want to hit him.
You could try.
I'm thinking.
Well, he turns his back on you and decides to.
He gave me booze.
And it is good booze, and it is very.
I'm good with it
refreshing.
then. If it's good booze,
good.
we're gonna.
You absolutely are like, God, this guy must have broke open the good stuff.
Well, I'm in that, and I don't give a crap. I don't even care about the rest of you guys at this point.
Well, the way I figure it, we've got guards all over the place, so I'll go too.
Okay.
Got to go alone to get alone.
Indeed. All right. So
Got to
here it
get
is.
up to get down. It's weird how I have a low intelligence, so I do stupid stuff, but I have great wisdom.
All right.
You're
So
street smart.
the room that he settles in is a manor like room where like this is library basically. This is his library. This is where his office is and everything else. He says, if you would please keep it down because my wife and children are still asleep at this hour. But I am glad that you finally made it to me. I understand that in the so and so from whatever town that sent you to come investigate. But he sits down,
Yeah.
and you see as he sits down at his desk that it's just there's a big weight on this guy's shoulders. Like you can tell that he is fairly exhausted, but he is very good tempered. He's very polite. And you can tell that he's willing to spend all night sitting here talking to you about what's going on and what you're doing. And specifically, he's asking, "What on earth were you doing in that inn?"
Now I'm confused.
Well, the difficult one was trying to be difficult, and then we just kind of hung out.
Okay, I understand what you were trying to tell me, so I appreciate that honesty. But that inn has been under my surveillance for some time now. We have had several things going on in this town, in this village, that are of the utmost concern. We have had people go missing. We've had people that have went missing and come back, and they are shadows of their former selves. Which this is the reason I reached out, for help about this, to have good folk come in and help us remedy this situation. But that inn had been under my investigation for a long time now, and unfortunately, that innkeeper who I had suspected of very wrongdoing has disappeared on us, and we know not where he's at. And he sees you, Ed.
So this is just a side question. Did we kill the innkeeper or no?
No, he ran off with the. If anybody would watch the freaking videos like I do, I'm like the only one that watches these. He ran downstairs with the cook.
Ah.
So you killed the roguish-looking guy who I'm using as the mayor right now, but. And then a very like the mountain walks in. The huge dude from Game of Thrones walks in and leans down to the mayor's ear and says, all is well. There is nothing else around the perimeter." And then he just stands behind the mayor. But this guy is huge. He's 8 feet tall.
I gotta stand beside him. I'm gonna go stand beside that guy.
He's fine with that.
Ask him how the perimeter is.
He doesn't say anything.
I don't like that guy. I don't like him.
And Zachariah says to you, he's like, "Oh, do not worry about him. He just takes his job extremely seriously. Come have some more to drink and relax. I understand your thirst is strong, and we are here to commune with each other, discuss our troubles, and see how we can remedy the awful disease that has run through this town.
So when we were in the inn, Ulrich felt some evil presence, and he went looking for it. And I chased the guy who ran away, and we ended up in a fight, and then we ended up in some catacombs, and it looked like there was some stuff that looked like it was semi-religious and snake-like, and there were some snakes. And then when we came back up, you were going to tear down the inn. So you said there was something going on with the inn, and we're supposed to be here to help. How can we help?
Well, as of right now, as much as I know, I know that again, villagers are going missing, and this is literally actually I'll just read you what the text says. Um, uh, this guy is polite and courteous, willing to spend hours conversing. He is discreet, and so he wants information from you. One, have you noticed anything? What happened in the inn, which is the big thing. He wants to know what happened in the inn. And once you share that information, he becomes more forthcoming with some of his. You both are very similar in your whispers,
Okay.
but the
So
thing
I
is,
don't,
neither of you know.
so I'm gonna make sure I know how to whisper to Lomond. It worked.
Nice. Okay. Is that all you wanted to tell me, Dustin?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
That should have been absolutely
All
in a
right.
whisper.
Okay. So now we know how to do that. Um, would Ulrich have been willing to put his weapons down to come in and talk to this guy if we were sent here to talk to him in the first place?
I don't think necessarily that it would change anything if you were sent to also seek out the mayor. Like you could easily become suspicious that the mayor is corrupt or anything else after just meeting that innkeeper.
Yeah, I don't think anything would change.
Okay. All
Quite
right.
honestly.
Well, but Ulrich knows all this stuff. He could explain it a lot better because he's the one that was feeling all of them.
I think after the way he approached the innkeeper with just flat out
Maybe.
going off
Of course,
on him,
he's
he would
one could
agree.
argue that he's not role playing this very well since he has a wisdom of 18.
I have a wisdom of 18, so it ain't working. It ain't working. So hot in here. So hot.